going to talk about perfectionist procrastinator. It may sound good, it may sound, ooh, perfectionists do things perfectly, but that's a problem here. There's a big problem here. Problem is, if things is not perfect, you're not gonna get things done. You're gonna keep redo, and then you get fed up, and then you have
lots of motivation to do other stuff.
So, in order to understand perfectionist procrastinator, there are a few things you need to keep in mind. So, first thing to keep in mind is that procrastination is not same as laziness. The reason is you are actively doing things. However, that you're actively doing things that are not so important. Late in the following videos, I'm going to show you what are the important things that procrastinators do and why are they doing that. Instead of doing the important things, it all comes to the feeling of emotions. When you're doing important things such as writing an essay, completing an analysis of an article, those things, it'll makes you feel anxious because you are putting effort to doing this, and then you have the fear that you might not getting good result out of it. So those are the feelings that comes with important things. However, the unimportant things, it will give you the sense of feeling good. You feel good for doing unimportant things. You feel short-term happiness. So that is the main motivation why people choose to do unimportant things rather than important ones. The second thing to keep in mind is that perfectionist procrastinator should learn how to accept 70%, because things cannot be 100% perfect. So lowering yourself to accept maybe 70%, it might really helps you to make your procrastination less. Good morning, everyone. I am your professor for today, and today our first assignment is to draw a circle. The assignment guideline will be in your book inside here, so you may take it and do it at home. Pass it up by Friday, okay? So my first assignment was to draw a circle. I must draw a perfect circle. Now let's draw a circle. So round. I want to draw it so round that it is perfect. That is what I want. Yes, let's do it. No. 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 Couldn't draw a perfect circle. Well, due date is this Friday, then I might do it later, maybe tomorrow. We're in perfect sleep, perfect naps. Tomorrow will be perfect for me to do this. I'll just leave this aside. We wait till tomorrow. Draw a circle perfectly. I can't do it. It is so stressful. Ah. Tomorrow is the due date. I'm nervous and anxious. What am I gonna do? My perfect circles. Whatever. This is it. In that video, we see that perfectionist procrastinator is not lazy at all. They are constantly doing things. They are engaging in life, unlike laziness. Laziness doesn't want to do anything, not active, not interested in anything. But perfectionist procrastinator is constantly doing things. What are they doing for? They are doing to avoid pain. What are the pain? The pain is actually the fear of failure. They are so afraid that they might not get the perfect circle, which translate into the perfect marks that they had in their minds. It actually paralyzed them. They can't move forward because the fear is too much to handle. So to avoid those kind of fear, naturally and instinctively, we will do something else which is more pleasurable. So in the following video, I'm gonna show you how to deal with this kind of situations. Perfectionist procrastinator at some point wants to be in control. They want to control the conversation that should have happened. They want to control the outcome of maybe academic results. They might be wanting to be in control of their own disappointment. But however, those control will usually end up in more disappointment and failure. So perfectionist procrastinator need to change. And then how to change? So here you have to have strong awareness, a very strong awareness of what is your problems. Okay. Then once you identify what's your problem, and then you need a bigger reasons to change. Let's say you want to start your assignments, and then what happened is that you need to aware that you are actually not doing your assignments, and aware of what are the reasons that keep you from doing it, and then you need a stronger reason. What are the stronger reasons? The stronger reasons are like for some, it depends on different people. Some people will think that I need to get a good grade for this assignments. Some people might find it very motivating, but it actually depends on the individual what motivates you more. And this is it. Two things: aware of what is the problem that stops you from doing so, and then you need a big reason to change. Start doing your assignment, and etc. And remember that when you are creating a reason to change. The reasons must have passion in it. You have to have passion to change. You need to have the spirit. You need to have the energy in the reasons. If your reason is like I want to change because I just want to get a great. There's no passion. There's no power. There's no life in that reason. So when you have a reason, you make sure that the reason itself is very exciting, it's very motivating. Yeah, so make yourself. Perfectionists also very afraid of making mistakes. So, for example, in assignments, they are so afraid of making mistakes. It's either write it correctly, make everything right, or don't write it at all. So keep that in mind. Another huge obstacles of letting go procrastination, it's actually regrets. If you focus on regrets, you can justify why you are not successful. For example, your regret is maybe in the past you have failed certain course, certain subjects, and then you tell your brain will tell yourself you're not good enough, you cannot do it. Those kind of self-talk, you're talking yourself into the negative pathway. Well, if you focus on regrets, and then you will spend less time in thinking what you can do. So the solution is think about what you can do today to become the person you wanted to be. Just one thing, and then it will help you to feel the sense of success. Also keep in mind that our left brain you will find all the ways to talk you into pleasure and avoid pain at all costs. So be aware of that. Even though the pain it is not real. So keep that in mind. The pain I mean here is the fear of failure. It is a sort of pain. For example, when you do assignment, you are thinking that you might not do it very well. So it is a type of pain. So our left brain will just try our best to avoid that pain by doing other stuff which we think they are wrong. These are the 3 questions that are very good to ask yourself when you are procrastinating. First, why am I procrastinating? Why did I avoid perceived pain? And why did I say that I was going to do such and such and then not doing it? So these are the 3 questions you can ask yourself every time you find yourself procrastinating. Very important is that if you want to change, you need peace and approval, not judgment and condemnation. So it is less likely to change when you tell yourself, I'm not good enough, I should change, I'm not useful, I must change, I'm useless, I must change. Well, this is less likely. The more likely to change is that I have the time, I have the energy to do things, I have the opportunity to change. I must appreciate this. I appreciate this opportunity to change, and those are the positive talks, and it gives you peace and approval that I am a strong person. I have the ability to change. Yeah, and remember, peace and approval, not judgmental and condemnation. For those who are more spiritually attached, you can say this prayer: God, give me the serenity to accept things I cannot change. Give me the courage to change the things that I can, and give me the wisdom to know the difference. Step 1, I call this the double A. Number 1A is to admit that you are a recovering procrastinator. And then second A is to aware of why you are procrastinating. With this double A, you can neutralize the tendency of you procrastinating. I admit that I'm a procrastinator, but I am recovering. I'm going to draw a circle. And why am I procrastinating? Is because I wanted it to be too perfect. It's very unrealistic. The second step is to just begin. Start off with small steps. Just start it. Don't have to wait for the perfect moment. You might feel overwhelmed in the beginning, but take the small steps and you will see the difference. So I will take baby steps. I'll just start with watching 5 minutes videos on how to draw a circle. Just 5 minutes will do. And then I'll take 5 minutes to write down the key important things in drawing a circle. Okay, checklist. The third step is to become action-oriented. I'm not saying that thinking is not important. However, the better thing is when you put your thoughts into actions. Let's say I keep on thinking about drawing a circle and only thinking about it, but I really didn't make any action in drawing it, so procrastinating. Maybe I should do it to draw some circle. Maybe tomorrow. No, I think right now. I don't know. I think let's draw it after I watch a video. Okay, after watching video. No, think about it. Think about it. I'll draw it later. Later. I think I should read a book to draw a circle. I'll just do it instead. Oh, so this is it. I wish that whoever watching this video benefit from it. I wish you all the best in your study life, and it may brings you further into your working life. At the same place, I also want to wish you stay healthy, mentally, physically, and productively.
Presented by Alex and G.